I have some news for my Law and Order fans. So Kelli Giddish will be leaving the show in season 24. Season 24, which premieres this fall, September 22nd. Now, a lot of people are asking the same question. Why? How? When? What? You know, according to TV Insider, this is what I got. This article was by Meredith Jacobs. The SVU squad will be down a member once again, sooner rather than later. Kelli Giddish, who has played Detective Amanda Rollins since season 13, will be leaving Law and Order SVU in season 24. It is unclear exactly when she'll be leaving or how they will write out Rollins. Okay, now hold up. I gotta be honest with you, that kind of struck me right there. Because, and I know this part is gonna sound a little bit dark, but let's face it, to all my SVU fans, I mean, we've seen this show from start to finish, and with all of the dark stories that they've had in there and all the twisted plot lines, there's been a lot of emotional moments and sad moments. I mean, people have left and some people might have gotten killed off or whoever. I don't know, and maybe they won't do this, I could be wrong. Could they kill her character? I don't know. Is she going to just leave like Kim Graylick and Alex Cabot did, where they just went off to go work for, I don't know, just another unit, another department? Are they going to do like Casey Novak, where she just disappeared out the blue and we don't know what happened to her? Are they going to do, you know, obviously it's not the same case as like with Captain Cragen or Sergeant Munch, where they just retired because they were up in age. I'm not quite sure how they're going to do that either. That's going to leave a lot of questions floating. Like I said, we don't know when it's going to happen. Is she going to leave on the first episode? Is it going to be near the season finale? Now, my thing is, if it's going to be near the season finale, which is also projected to be the series finale, because this is supposed to be their last season. Ice-T said there may or may not be another one after this. But if that's the case, then the question is that really going to make much of a difference in terms of the show? Now, according to this, and also according to Variety Source, Mariska Hargitay was also fighting to keep her there. But as they had confirmed, the decision had already been made. A lot of people were also commenting on Facebook and Instagram saying, oh, we think Mariska's behind this. I highly doubted that was the case. I mean, they seem to get along real well, and they seem to enjoy working with each other. I don't see what reason Mariska would have to get rid of Giddish. I don't see that. And granted, I'm not a part of the show. I'm not saying I know everything about it. I'm just giving you my perception of it. This was the statement that Kelli Giddish had released on Instagram. She said, I wanted to address the chatter I've seen online and let everyone know that this will indeed be my last season of SVU. Playing Rollins has been one of the greatest joys and privileges of my life. I've been so fortunate to be a part of the Law and Order family for the last 12 years. There is simply no other character on television like Rollins. She's grown and changed, and I have as well. I started on this show when I was in my late 20s, and I'm grateful I got to spend so many of my adult years with Rollins in my life. She continued, I want to thank Dick Wolf, who's the creator, Mariska Hargitay, Warren Leight, Peter Jankowski, NBC, Universal Television, all of my co-stars, every single member of the crew, and all the writers here for our incredible work together these last 12 years. I'm so excited to take all the things I've learned in my time on SVU and put them towards everything that's next to come. SVU's new showrunner, David, I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his last name, Graziano, I hope I got that right, addressed Giddish's exit in the comments of her Instagram post, writing, you might take a moment to entertain the idea that things are more complex than they appear in a world of emojis and tweets. All I'll say is that Kelli has handled this with the most incredibly classy comportment. She is without a doubt one of the finest industry professionals I've come across in my 24 years of writing television. I'm saddened by her looming exit. It'll be my lucky day if I ever get to write for her again. He was named the new showrunner in June. Warren Leight announced that he was stepping down from the position in May ahead of his season 23 finale. Okay, so that's just talking about a little bit extra other detail. So This is what's happening right here. Now, again, we don't know exactly how she's going. I think that part actually struck me the most compared to anything else. I'm actually more concerned about how they're going to write her off as opposed to when they'll write her off. We pretty much have the win. We don't have the exact. I mean, like I said, she's going to be off in season 24. Now, how's this going to happen? As I stated earlier, is she going to leave like Graylick and the others did, or is she going to be killed off like Mike Dodds and Sonia Paxton? We don't know. Or could it turn out that is she going to do something criminal and maybe she gets in prison? Because that happened with somebody on the show before. His name was Detective Chester Lake, who was played by Adam Beach. I think he was a pretty good one. Or is he going to be like? I'm sorry, I'm drawing a blank right here. Marcia Gay Harden, who played, I believe she was an FBI agent in there who turned out to later be corrupt. She turned out to be a murderer and a vigilante and a dirty cop. I can't think of her character's name right. She was a recurring character, but the character she played turned out to be a criminal as well. So I found this to be quite interesting. According to Variety, which essentially says the same thing, her exit was not her choice. According to multiple sources, the SVU shakeup was a call made from above, with one insider noting that the company is always looking to keep the show as up-to-date and current as possible. Mariska Hargitay, who is both the star and an executive producer of the Dick Wolf drama, as well as at least one other producer, pushed to keep Giddish on the procedural, but the decision had already been made. Additionally, salary negotiations and her future on the show were part of the conversation, and ultimately, a compromise couldn't be made. Giddish confirmed her exit in a statement on Wednesday, writing, okay, I've already said that part. So that's what's going on. I don't know what her plans are after this, but whatever it is, I wish her the best of luck. I wonder if she's going to do another crime show, and if she does, I'm sure that'll be interesting. So whatever the case might be, that's just a heads up for my SVU fans, and this is going to be quite interesting to see how this all turns out.